going in one direction.
This kick is into the wind, and Badgley delivers it down to about the 5 to Montgomery. And Ty Montgomery is met in the middle of the field, just across the 20. This defense coming out with 6 DBs to open things up, and Jackson still has it, and getting tackled for about a 1-yard loss.
Because they're going to play a lot of DBs in this game and try and slow the run down.
Here's a 2nd and 11. And again, the play action, and this time throw it.
Normally he's really wide, but look at how tight he is. He doesn't normally play that tight to the line of scrimmage. He wants to get wide, and this is a passing down.
It's a 3rd and 6. In the pocket, he completes it for the first down to the 37. To their top receiver on the season, Snead. And again, they play action fake into the line. Jackson just throws it away with James draped all over him. 68 yards coming on a touchdown throw to the tight end Mark Andrews. Here's a 2nd and 10, run up the middle, and that is Gus Edwards.
Stop that play. Everything's over.
Here is 3rd and 5. Jackson in trouble. The ball's on the ground. He's able to scoop it up. Look at this play. Now gets the pass away, incomplete at the feet of Willie Snead. Back in his arms, and he gets an incompletion out of it.
Well, this has been a serious issue, and this has happened multiple times where he almost doesn't even get hit, and it comes out of his hand.
It was Rochelle who was putting on the pressure that led to Jackson losing the football for a moment. Cook punts, caught at the 15 by King. Dangerous returner, swarmed under. 44-yard punt by Cook. Rolling out, lofting it out of bounds. Nothing developed, which counted as a home game. They were 8-0 outside of Los Angeles. Here's a 2nd and 10. And the jet sweep goes to Benjamin, and he's walloped. We'll call it. Back over to Benjamin. Got to beat the defender. Another one comes over, and they knock him out, including Eric Weddle.
Great play by Judon.
You recognize that. 9 years with the Chargers, now in his 3rd year in Baltimore. And the punt into the wind gets a favorable Charger bounce out of bounds. Kenny Dixon had a career-high 117 yards last Sunday against Cleveland. Oh, and a mishandle on the snap. Ingram was there for a moment. And has the Baltimore defense recovered again.
It's right in his hands. It's a fine snap. And sometimes those snaps come back a little bit faster than you're used to because the center's got to go block someone quickly, and it got up on him quick. But you still have to handle that as a quarterback. This is a real issue now.
Ronnie Stanley with the recovery, but a loss of 15. On 2nd and 25. Another fumble, and this one is recovered by the Chargers.
He's going to come from your right side of your screen and get his hand right there. And a monster play early in the game. Dixon, the #1 thing you got to do is secure that ball. But that is part from behind very much this year.
And they got their chance to make that happen. As Gordon gets the handle. And in heavy traffic, he's got a gain of a...
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 48. At least half the distance to the goal line. First down, Los Angeles.
In an environment like this, against a pressure defense like this, it allows you to stay running the ball throughout the game.
1st and goal at the 6. Gordon tiptoes past a couple of Ravens, give him a couple. 2nd and goal.
Rivers changing the play, sees the defense. Let's see what he gets to.
It's back to Gordon. Field, his teammate, his right guard. Then he also got hit by Mosley. They give it to Eckler. Quick contact on him. Oh, the Ravens come crashing across. 15 out of 16, and this from only 21, and he drives it right into the net.
I would have liked to have either ran it wide with a toss or throw that football at some point.
Here's Badgley's kick. This one goes to about the 3 to Montgomery. And Montgomery just shy of the 20.
when you're trailing in football games.
Because that last one was on Dixon. And they go back to Edwards, plowing ahead for 4.
Each game, so I wish we could say that, but really it's really not that. And by the way, Melvin Ingram has started off to make plays like that and get out of their gap sometime because Baltimore has numbers in the run game.
Jackson from the pocket. Option isn't there. Fakes the pass, gonna run for it. Gonna pick up the first with plenty to spare. From the 39. Pass incomplete because crowd here at the Raven Stadium out of it early. And that's a fine play behind the line of scrimmage. Come on to the field for the Chargers on 3rd and 11. Bosa coming after him, and Bosa gets to him. He was down, whistles. Through the first 9.
Well, they move him inside, and he goes and plays D tackle, and he goes over Hurst and just takes advantage. It's hard to double team him when they're moving him.
Ravens with 3 possessions have failed to reach even their own 45 thus far. King weaving, getting past some Ravens. He broke one at Pittsburgh. To that state, including a Super Bowl. Here's a 1st and 10, toss out of the backfield. Eckler able to escape what could have been a loss. Here's a 2nd and 8. Benjamin in motion. Running up the middle. Get it down to about the 38. Field goal considerations. You're going to need to pick up some yardage.
The key is to watch the back. They pressured the back right here. He pressured the running back. Let's see what the answer is for the Chargers.
Coming after him, including Levine. It's caught. That's caught by Tyrell Williams. He made a 59-yarder, a team record already in half a season of action. Here's Badgley with the boot. It's a beauty. And he knocks it through. Wind at his back. Badgley from 53, second longest postseason field goal ever made in Charger history. John Carney still has the record. And that's a run back by Montgomery to about the 26.
You saw all the punters trying to use end-over-end punts. It's much easier in the wind to do that.
All right, Jay, so Badgley, though, he's getting it done. 17 of 18 now in the year, regular in post. Running play with Edwards, picks up about 5.
They matter as the game gets later.
Dixon comes back in after fumbling on his one handle in this game. They give it to him again. Dixon gets about 3 out of it. Phillips comes up to make the tackle, and a little shove. King, quarter 62 total yards combined. That's the fewest in the first quarter of a playoff game since 2000. And a 3rd down stop is registered by Los Angeles.
He's putting it on. They're listing him still as questionable. We'll see if he gets back out there.
Here's Cook. It's a punt. Back to the 7 goes King. Spins around. But the Ravens are on him at the 10. Gonna test him right away. And he's backed up. What a play by Judon. Out onto the field.
Well, Judon gets on the edge, and he's now taking on the tight end, and he just handles Virgil Green. And if you're wrong, that ball's got to be out right now.
Gets it out quickly. Eckler slips past the first tackler.
For him to have his special play ready for this one, but that's not who they are.
Keenan Allen at the top. Pressure, Rivers, sideline, and it is pulled down by Allen. On 1st down, Gordon, only for 1.
With the Chargers, and I'll explain it in the D-line right now, what they're doing to slow down Baltimore.
2nd and 9 first. Rivers steps up, and he's going to run with it. It doesn't happen that often, and he picks up a good gain.
Rivers on one side, you motion the back end, Rivers sees who's covering him. Then you make the protection. Rivers is trying to block him. He thinks he's coming.
He is. 3rd and 2. Pass. Oh, he had a man open.
On Rivers.
Here's Donnie Jones, who won a Super Bowl ring last year. punting for the Philadelphia Eagles, then retired. And then
Outstanding.
here's a fake into the line. And Jackson's going to go deep. No one there.
And what they've put in there has really disrupted this Ravens offense.
Jackson looking to throw again. Going to take off. Going to take up and open up that speed for another scramble for a first down at the 40-yard.
Right here, this is the same front last week that Cleveland used. They're going to crash down on the edge, and these guys will go out to the side and go at the run.
First and 10 carry by Dixon. We're about 4. That's Michelle will be on hand for that one. 2nd and 6 from the 44. Pass up in the air, intercepted. Picked off by Phillips.
A lot of people know about Phillips, 31. Gets those hands right there. He's got great instincts. Just kept playing good ball. And Casey Hayward gets right in there and makes the play to tip it over to his teammate.
Jackson, that's the first interception.
Cleveland came up with a really unique plan, and I'm seeing the Chargers use that.
Chargers now get the pass over to Gordon, and he spins out of a...
It's rare to have a Super Bowl MVP sitting right there next to you.
2nd and 7 on the toss. Gordon gets around the corner, leaps. I guess he's feeling all right. It's near a first.
And just a great job getting on the edge by Gordon after the great block by Okun. And a little jump.
Smith.
That knee's fine.
3rd and a foot. And Gordon takes the pile for the first down, but a flag is in the secondary.
12 men on the defense. Penalties 5 yards from the previous spot. Yardage is enough for a first down in Los Angeles.
Owasso is going to do.
He knows Owasu's going to rush the back and guard him one-on-one.
Take it to Eckler. Rivers in trouble. And Owasso is able to bring it down with the...
Owasu's right here, and this is what kept coming up. He keeps blitzing the back. Back, you're going to stay in, and I'm going to blitz, and I'm going to take you. The problem is the back, and it gets...
2nd and 16. Rushing 4 this time. Rivers gets it away, completes it at the 39. Exception to give them the division. 3rd and 4, and it's caught for the first at the combination for Rivers to have Gates around. 1st and 10. And again, the Ravens make quick contact. As Matthew Judon is often hear about with the great backs. Try to fool him here. Eckler comes around, takes it for about 2 before Mosley.
Oh, everyone's up there. Now you have to figure out who's coming.
And a flag.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 99. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
It was Judon.
Look at it, it's under 5. Now you start getting up in there.
3rd and 2. Rivers in trouble. Not down yet. Now heaves it. And Allen was on the ground. No flag for a moment. This was Humphrey on the coverage with Allen.
Humphrey does a good job.
Been 1 possession. Biggest deficit, 8 points. This is from 40 yards out. Badgley's kick is good.
Still feel good because you are playing the #1 defense, you know, yards in the league. So to me, you're playing just the way you're supposed to play to win this game. Don't turn the ball over if you're Phillip Rivers in this offense and give them a short field. With all these fast guys in the game, it's very disruptive for what's happening for Baltimore.
Run up the middle. That's good for only 2 for...
We've said it's a test for this offense. Do you stay disciplined and keep doing it? An option offense doesn't like to get behind.
Again up the middle with Dixon, 2 straight plays. And that will be 3rd and 3 coming up.
And I think they have a beat on what the Ravens are doing. I think they might know based on personnel and alignment. And you got to give credit to that coaching staff being this prepared.
3rd and 4. Jackson's pass over the head of his target, Andrews.
And it's really presented trouble for Baltimore.
Cook, who's been a good one for so long, 13 years, had a 59-yard punt already in this game. He gets the fair catch by crowd trying to get into it. They have been pretty much silenced in the first 2 quarters. Running play with Eckler for about 4.
Play these guys a second time, they get a beat on what you're doing in the run game, they slow you down. It happens every year in the league late in the year.
2nd and 6. Rivers completes it, and Williams is shoved out. Winner of this one at the Patriots Sunday. 3rd and 1. Went up top for it and gets it. Picks up 5.
Team who blitzes, the faster you play.
One safety back deep for the Ravens at their own 40. Rivers got hit when he threw it. Still, should have been caught. It was a wobbler.
High 7. Allen's inside. No one in history of football, I would say, oh gosh, takes a beating on that play, but throws this ball better. He got hit, still threw it. It's a high, soft.
Weddle coming. 2nd and 10. They pick him up. Leaves a man open, and stepping out of bounds is Mike Williams. 34 seconds. Chargers still with the full 3 timeouts. And a whistle. Rivers is convinced he got him to jump.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 54. It's a 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
And he got him to jump.
Gets him closer to field goal range. That's the 4th penalty on Baltimore, all on the Ravens defense. Chargers have not been penalized in this game. Gets it away. And Eckler steps out after picking up another 3. Again, same play. Eckler able to keep his balance enough.
Rivers calling all these plays at the line based on who's coming back in on the back.
Ravens big rush, pass down the field and unable to turn around quite and see what they can do in 20 seconds. They run a draw with Eckler to about the 32. Boy, do they blitz across. It gets it over to Allen. And he picks up some valuable yardage to make it about a...
They're not going to let you. These guys should stay back here. If they come down, they won't. That's a good job getting extra yards.
Oh, look at this. Eckler all the way down to the 16. And so now...
in some steps.
34 yards it is, actually. Badgley's kick. It's good.
Boy, decision if you're going to make that. But it might be the one that makes them possibly win the game if you go there.
And your whole season, of course, hinging on his last 2 quarters. As he breaks it again, King. King down to 40. And ridden down from behind by Averett. As Desmond King takes it 73 yards. Derek Watt with a good block to get that going.
You want to silence the crowd, same as the first half. You come out, you get turnovers, you get the ball. Takes the crowd out of the game. Second half, exact same thing. Create one big play.
Of the year, his previous long in the kick return game had been 40. Again, that was 73. Rivers looking for his 3rd option. Now we'll just throw it away over the head of Gordon.
That tells me absolutely it's in play.
Michael Pierce went to the bench, holding his arm as Gordon takes it down to about the 20. Rivers slings it. Ball came out. Now it's ruled incomplete.
It's a comeback. He goes out, you look up, make the receiver, and really great timing.
He's been good already from 21, 53, 40, and 34. This is 41. And it is blocked.
And then put it down. That has an impact on the kick. It was a low kick and it gets blocked. A huge play for Baltimore.
And was sacked once.
This is what I wanted to see. Now you only have 2 receivers on the field. This is how they should run their offense.
Jackson gets shoved out by Hayward.
It would have been close.
It looked similar to the kick right at the end of the first half. A driving kick that made it just inside the left upright. Zadarius Smith with the block. And here's a sack by the Chargers.
Well, he's just going to walk right back into the quarterback. And Jones, like you talked about, Jim, taking over for me. They needed a big game.
3rd and 11. Bosa playing on the inside on this snap. And they get to him again. That's Melvin Ingram this time.
Front. Melvin Ingram goes up, spin move. And that's the 2nd time they've got a great pass rusher on Hurst. Earlier you saw Bosa. They come back with Ingram that time.
And that makes the Ravens' total yardage now for the game drop back to 59 yards of offense. King. Got a flag. Right.
During the kick, holding, receiving team, number 29. Penalties 10 yards from the end of the kick. First down, Los Angeles.
Tony, that is the first penalty of the game on Los Angeles.
Look, he's pulling his hair. Look, he's still pulling his hair. It's like me with my sister when we were growing up.
With Eckler, the running back. And the ball carrier. And a good start to the drive. 6 or 7 on that carry.
It's meaningful. The messages don't get lost. When he talks, this team listens, and he's got them prepared every week since he's been their head coach.
False start. Offense, number 81. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
The 90s, John Elway, that whole crew, Shanahan, and he has his team playing loose and free today.
2nd and 9. They get the completion. Ball's on the ground. And it's picked up by Mosley. And he hurdles out of bounds, and that's the break Baltimore needed. Virgil Green had the catch, and he coughed it up.
Thielen knows it. It's just a simple hot route. He turns around, and Green ends up getting stripped by Bowser, 54. Right there. Actually, it was Owasso. Owasso comes in and right there, boom, punches that ball out.
And Green fighting for extra yardage. Ends up having a knock loose. He and Judon have had big games on that Baltimore defense. Here's the handoff to Edwards. Edwards.
And he ended up blocking the wrong guy, it looked like. Rough day for him right now.
2nd and 7. And it's Edwards down to about the 15.
They need to get back to that if they're going to run the ball on these guys.
You saw Henry, who might be activated on Monday if their season's alive. And here's Jackson. Stopped.
You got to do something. You just get a ball. If you don't get any points here, it's just your team hasn't moved the ball at all.
Here's the kick by Tucker. It's good from 33.
It's going to be a struggle for Baltimore all day. They need this defense to create 2 turnovers in this game. They got 1 of them. They're going to need another one, I think, for them to win this game.
Done great work in the community here with his Car Cares Foundation, focusing on educational enrichment and physical fitness for youth. As Gordon kicks it in gear, takes it for about 8. Banged up, return. He hasn't been himself. 2nd and 2. Oh, what a play this time! And again, it's Owasso.
For someone to come out, watch him right here. I mean, he just keeps making plays and making the right decisions, shooting the gap. I mean, it's such high level, and we have to keep saying, Owasso, it's the hardest name on this team to pronounce, and I've said it 48 times. This
safety at Portland State, where he transferred to. He never played linebacker until he got into the NFL. 3rd and 6. Rivers down the middle, and almost intercepted. And helped bust it up.
This was not a good decision by Rivers here. You got Humphrey right there, but you also had 3 or 4 guys around the area.
Humphrey had his hands on it.
And Humphrey ran the route for him.
Cyrus Jones, you see him off in the distance. Dangerous punt returner. A Baltimore native. They've done it again. They've blocked the kick. Buck Allen, the backup running back, was the one who got a hand on it.
Phenomenal time and just finding the little gap. And Buck Allen with a possible game-changing play. And you can run into him, obviously, once you touch the ball.
Gets the hand on it. It does not. What a big play it is.
And now we got the 3 tight end game. Baltimore finally going to the big personnel.
Edwards stumbles ahead for about 4, maybe 3.
If you're a Raven fan, you are in big personnel from here on out. And pulling people, pull your guards, pull your tackles.
2nd and 7. Jackson still has it. Now he's going to take off. Jackson inside the 20 and dives down at the 18. Offensive backfield.
Holding. Offense. Number 79. 10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
Called on the left tackle.
Who's the guy? It's Ingram. Look at that, in and out, and then watch, here's the tackle at the end. I mean, that's a good wrestling.
The 18. 29-yard differential. Ingram coming after him. Sidearm pass, somehow caught. Max Williams gets it to about the 40. So after about 2 hours of real time.
Well, this is a screen pass where you block Ingram, you fake, you let him go, and then you throw it to the guy that was blocking him, Williams. I think it matters to get 4 yards.
3rd and 9. Able to get out of trouble. Stiff arms. Derwin James. And they mark him out 2 yards short of the first. To bring it down to a 1-possession game. Tucker's kick is wide, right, no good.
Oh.
That is 3 of them against the Chargers. But all of them, you must say, were from 50 and beyond. That one wide right, so Chargers take over at the 40. Zadarius Smith has that side locked down.
Go.
Judon coming after Rivers, who's just going to heave it.
You need to get him in for an interview. This guy will turn your program around quickly.
Even Eric Weddle telling us the guys gravitate toward him. He would be a great head coach. First-year D coordinator. 3rd and 9. Rivers able to find Gates. Old reliable. Waited till September. He says, Gates finally says, you know, I'm coming back. You can't win this thing without me. Give it up to Benjamin. Green trying to shield that side.
And the Ravens, they're in a tough spot. They've got to score.
Gordon lined up as receiver. They're going down the field, and it is caught by Mike Williams.
And Williams goes inside, and Smith is outside. So it's supposed to be a tough throw up the seam because you're like, oh, I got to throw it inside. But it's cover 0, which means there's no help anywhere.
For over 20 yards. Goes right back to Gordon. He's got room. Down to the 5, tiptoeing to about the 2. At the 1. Gordon stacked up.
We'll see right here.
One up top. Rivers throws. Diving catch. Made by Watt, who tried to roll in. Derek Watt catch and roll over. They say they believe it's a touchdown. Gene Steratore, you've had a chance to look at it. What do you think?
I think we have a touchdown, Jim. And when he possesses and begins to roll, the first contact, which we just see there, the football has broken the plane of the goal line, from my opinion. I think we're going to have a touchdown on this play. Yeah, see, right there is where we get the first touch, and that football is beyond the plane of the goal line.
You'll see Board touch him right there. And we think that's probably breaking the line. Is it for sure, though?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands as called. It'll be 3rd down and goal from the half-yard line.
Crucial snap. 3rd and goal. To Gordon. He fumbled on the way in. Humphrey's got it. Rivers unable to slow him down, and Humphrey is going all the way, although there are arms waving at the other end. They're waving at the other end that he might have been down, that he was down. It's going to be the ruling on the field.
Time to let it play out. We don't know what happened. Let's see. Is it loose? I think the ground probably caused it, so he's probably down.
Then that's a touchdown.
Well, did he get touched before that right there?
The ruling on the field is a touchdown by Los Angeles prior to the player losing control.
Wow. On a Lamar Jackson dive for the end zone. Ball came out, and Jabril Peppers picked it up for the Browns and was on his way to running it back in the same direction.
After review, the runner was touched and down by contact with a ball short of the goal line. It'll bring up 4th down at that spot. Please put 14 minutes, 58 seconds on the game clock. 14:58.
And Suggs is back in the game.
At the last moment. Back to Gordon. He's in for the touchdown. The first of the game. Hey, what a game. Every inch has been challenged.
And when he's not in that game, you can run it and they do right down, and there's a big hole. And the Chargers created inside. And here it is, the possession we talked about. They're going for...
He's looking around for somebody. Levine shifts over to get on him. Rivers looks that way. Rivers throws in zone, and it's Williams wide open like he was in Kansas City.
It's a tough call. We talked about it at halftime. I would have pulled the trigger right here, and I'd have went to him. I think it's right about that time where it's your last chance, and it's about the team and winning. This has nothing to do with Jackson, about the football team, and it's... They score on this drive, obviously.
Here he keeps it and looks to throw. They close in on him, and he dives down for a loss of 1, and the crowd is restless. 6 yards. 2nd and 11. And he's in trouble again. Able to wiggle free and fire, and that's on the ground, short of Snead.
And what they're going to do, but it's been very rough on this team.
3rd and 11, here comes Ingram, and he gets to him.
And right here, Ingram, watch him come right in. And it's actually Bozeman now in at left guard, and he does the same thing. Outstanding football.
That was their 5th sack of the game. And with that loss of 8 yards, the Ravens' passing yardage total for the game is -2 yards, 45. Eckler waiting for something to develop. Runs right into Brandon Williams. Did you see it? 2nd and 8. And the Ravens make a quick stick. Mosley. Yeah, the time of possession the last 7 games have been heavily stilted in favor of Baltimore. Not today. 3rd down. Rivers escapes. Look at him take off. And he gets hit around the neck. Okay, something along those lines.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense, number 29. 5-yard penalty added to the end of the run. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Armbar tackle.
Well, this is Rivers protecting himself at all costs.
This is Jackson.
This Chargers team was tied for the best record in the AFC for a reason. You're seeing it today.
Here's a 2nd and 9 run.
Half the time they played, it felt like it was on the road at home. They had to go silent count. They were on the road most of the year, I feel like.
3rd and 5. And
ooh, big call. It might have got him.
False start. Offense, number 53. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Ravens bring everybody, basically. Rivers goes down the field. Doesn't bother them. Here's Badgley.
When you're good, you're good.
Badgley's kick. It's a low driving kick, and it is good from 47.
Yeah, and he thinks it's probably too late now at this point. It was really at the end of that third that you really had to make that call. For sure at the start of the fourth.
Montgomery to about the 25, just an 18-yard run back. Here's Jackson. Completes it to Snead.
Way easier, you know, for a young player like that. It's going to be hard the entire game.
2nd and 1, and the ball knocked loose.
You said earlier they haven't been down, Tony. It's going to be interesting when they're down, if they get down in this game. And you were right on.
3rd and 1. Jackson somehow is able to escape and pick up a first.
Quickly to have a chance at all.
They go underneath with Brown.
Incredible comeback right here.
Look out. They got him back at the 38. Well, you know, that's a lot of truth in that. That's what he did.
And this team all of a sudden was the best pass defense in history. It's just a hard game.
Going to be offsides against the Chargers. 3 down. And it is caught by Snead.
Zone infraction. Defense number 99. That penalty's declined. The result of the play is first down.
That was the longest play of the game.
And because of that, they were just better prepared up front in the run game and had a beat on what you do.
Ball down the field, and it is caught. That's Crabtree with the touchdown.
Well, it's a good throw. It's a go route, but somehow Hayward, who's playing him one-on-one, lets Crabtree just run right by him as if he has help over the top. It was a very simple throw catch. He's in bounds, right, 1, 2, yep.
Since he caught one against the Ravens in Super Bowl 47. Because, as you said, only for the entire season.
You see that circle? There's 5 guys on each side. You don't get extra players over there.
Yeah.
And that extra player would have been right around that spot.
Illegal formation. The kicking team number 51. That'll be a 5-yard penalty and we'll re-kick. Please put 6 minutes, 32 seconds on the game clock. 6:32.
Gene, why are they going to re-kick? The Chargers recovered.
Correction. We have an illegal formation on the receiving team, number 51. Again, the penalty is enforced 5 yards from the kick spot, and we will re-kick.
Now I get it.
Now you can't go across. So see him? He can't go across.
That's Kyle Emanuel.
I'm guessing he can't go across unless you're going to get the ball.
On the other side this time, and Keenan Allen jumps up and grabs it, steps out at the 50.
It does make the game safer, but it is harder to get an onside kick then.
Yeah, it's harder 2 scores down to have a chance, a realistic chance with an onside recovery. Ravens defense has to come up with a big play. And Eckler for one more.
Get a stop right here and we'll see.
Yeah, the offense awoke on that last drive to Baltimore's. Here's a little fling to Allen, and he's leaving them with 2. Johnny Jones. Ball hits at the 6, bounds in. There's Jackson's pass.
It's a juggernaut game.
2nd and 10. Over to Dixon. 3rd and 6. Get it to Dixon. And he fights for that first down. Good effort by Dixon. Jackson's pass to Andrews.
sometimes it's still like, okay.
2nd and 1.
Pretty sure they played 3 safeties at linebacker most of the game against a running team.
Jackson picks up the first to the 50.
You can see him right there. Look at these numbers. There's 30, 30. You always have options. In other words, there's always a counter to what someone's doing. You just hate it when you find it on Monday and not during the game.
Jackson, look at that cut. Look at the Ravens down the field, and it's caught by Dixon. Dixon roaming free in the secondary and down to the 10. And this is from the 11. And a flag.
False start, offense, number 79, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Defense to go get first downs.
1st and 15. Pass, almost jumping the route and making the pick.
Ran the route. Oh, hits him right in the chest.
Loading up on that left side. And that's Montgomery shifting over to the right. That's Jackson to the end zone, and it's tipped away. Davis.
10.
Good job by Davis. Watch out for him, 3rd and 15. Pass. Andrews up in the air and tackled.
Look at how high he gets up.
But it's 4th down.
Here it is.
4th. It's called
Snap it if you want to get a playoff before 2 minutes.
They do. Jackson rolling out. Got to make a throw. Crabtree has it. And they say he's inside the 1. The Ravens have challenged since this is the 2-minute warning, even at 1:57. They have to, it's not a booth review. It's an actual challenge because it certainly looks like Crabtree has the catch.
He does,
in the
Jim.
end zone.
And I've got him with both feet. Left foot there, possession, right foot down. And again, just any part of that ball breaking that goal line, it constitutes a touchdown.
After review of the play, the receiver completed the catch in the end zone. It is a touchdown. Baltimore will not be charged with a timeout. Please put 1 minute, 59 seconds on the game clock. 1:59.
Tucker makes it a 6-point game.
With about 1 minute and 10.
It's Travis Benjamin who's actually standing at the 20. There's the kick. Benjamin will make the catch at about the 16. And slides down to the 21. They go with Gordon. Offensive coordinator for the Chargers. They go with Gordon again. Now it'll be 3rd. Gates in a slot on the left, just on a wing. They're going to run it with Gordon, and he's got an opening. The flag's down. There's going to be a penalty against the Chargers.
Holding. Offense. 176. 10-yard penalty. We play 3rd down.
Called on Russell Okung.
Well, and here's the hold.
See this one more time.
That's the hold. Yeah, that's amazing.
They're going up top. They get the completion short of the first. That's Gates. It's a short kick. But a good hop. On 1st down. Rushing 4. Middle of the field. Andrews.
Oh, just snap it. Just get 10 yards right over here. He'll catch it and move up the sideline.
Pressure on. The ball comes out. The ball comes out, and it's recovered by the Chargers. It was taken out of his hands. Uchenna Nwosu
Catches up with you, and the fumbling issues this season finally
Nwosu
got the Ravens.
Knocks it out, and Ingram is there for the recovery to clinch it. The 2nd-round pick out of USC makes the play.
Wow, I can't believe it came down to that. That was incredible comeback by Baltimore, but really far too long. This game, they needed everything to go their way. And Jackson, he brought him back. It wasn't enough, and Rivers deserves credit for playing the way that he needed to win this football game.